channel. My name is Carla Mingo, and today we are going to cook some sweet potatoes, but not just any sweet potatoes. This is the southern style sweet potatoes that I grew up with and that my grandmother taught me how to cook. These sweet potatoes will be the best you've ever had. Everybody will love your sweet potatoes. They're so rich, so yummy, kind of sweet. So if you're watching your sugar intake, this may not be the dish you want to eat, because I'm actually not eating sweet potatoes. My kids love them, so I still cook things like this for my kids, but for me, I have decided to cut out sugar and carbs out of my diet. So I'm not eating these sweet potatoes, but if you're still wanting to eat those good southern goodies that you grew up on, I'm going to show you a fabulous, easy, simple recipe to make some really good sweet potatoes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with about 3 potatoes that's already sliced and washed. You need sugar, 3 sticks of butter, vanilla, nutmeg and cinnamon, and you will need some brown sugar. That's all you need. And I will have the recipe below the video, so if you want to get the exact measurements, I'll have those ingredients listed. And so yeah, let's get started on making some delicious, yummy sweet potatoes. So the first step in making these delicious sweet potatoes is actually melting butter in your skillet. So I'm going to put my 3 sticks of butter in my skillet and let the butter begin to melt. So I use about 1 stick of butter per potato if your potatoes are very large. A lot of people will cook their sweet potatoes in water. I don't add any water at all to my sweet potatoes, no water. So all of the liquid comes from my butter, and it comes from just the potatoes making water naturally. So I'm going to melt the 3 sticks of butter. And I have my heat on high right now, so that can go ahead and melt. Okay, now that the butter has pretty much melted, I am going to actually add my sweet potatoes. And be careful so that you're not splashing hot butter on yourself. And you can go ahead and turn down the heat. Add your sweet potatoes to the hot melting butter. Oops, see, I just dropped one and splashed butter. Thank God it didn't get on me. But you have to be just very careful. Put those in there slowly. Don't just dump them all in. If you want to make more, like for a large family or for a lot of people, you can just double the recipe. I used about 3 large sweet potatoes, and this will feed about probably 6 people. Okay, so now that I have my sweet potatoes in the butter, I'm just going to take a small spoon and just kind of coat my sweet potatoes with the butter. And again, I would say turn your stove down to maybe medium to medium low, depending on how hot. If you have a gas stove or electric, they cook differently, so you just kind of have to go with your stove. You just really want these to simmer. There, and they're boiling with the butter. So what we're going to do next is we're going to now add some vanilla. Okay, and I do this next because I want my vanilla to kind of get into the butter, and so when it's mixed in with the butter, it really kind of goes all over and makes the potatoes really tasty. I am almost out of vanilla. Oh my gosh, I use this a lot. So with the vanilla, I'll leave the recipe below. I don't have an actual recipe yet. I will put it together, but you're going to take some vanilla and you're just going to kind of sprinkle it around a little bit. I would say about maybe a teaspoon. That's about all you need, about a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. Now we're going to take our cinnamon and nutmeg. So this is cinnamon. So I would say about a teaspoon. Actually, it's about a teaspoon for all of these. So nutmeg, that was cinnamon. This is nutmeg. I would do about maybe a half a teaspoon on this one. I don't necessarily put as much. Okay. And then just making sure that it's all mixed together. So yummy. And I always do my sugar last. Okay, so now time for the sugar. Actually, I'm gonna do my brown sugar next. Then I do my white sugar. So I use two kinds of sugar. So I put a little bit of brown sugar to kind of give it the caramelized flavor I want. And so I kind of like to sprinkle this around. I don't want too much. And I don't want it to clump up. So I'm just gonna kind of spread that around. And then I'm going to do my white sugar. So with my white sugar, this is where you're going to use a lot, and it's going to seem like, oh, it's too much. But you can season it based on how sweet you like your sweet potatoes. So this is about 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to do several of these, so it's not just 3/4 of a cup. So that's about one, and I do about 2 of these. And then what I do is I just kind of let it cook down for a little bit, just because I want to just add, you know, my other ingredients later based on taste. So because I don't know if this is going to be too sweet or not, I just let it cook down. Okay, it's looking really yummy and delicious. It's going to cook probably about 20 to 30 minutes. And you're just basically cooking it until the potatoes are, you know, tender to whatever level of tenderness that you like your potatoes. If you like them softer or you like them more firm. And so you're just going to cook them on low. And then you want to let the sugar basically kind of caramelize on those potatoes. So yes, looking delicious. I grew up saying sweet potatoes, and some of you guys maybe grew up on saying candied yams. So which one did you grow up with? Do you say sweet potatoes or do you say candied yams? I feel like candied yams are like the fancy version, but for me, they're just like sweet potatoes. So yeah, so let me know in the comments below which one, which word you use to describe your sweet potatoes. Hi guys, so the sweet potatoes are done and finished, and they smell and look amazing. And they are nice and buttery and decadent and just very sweet and delicious. So hopefully you will try this recipe and let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And there will be more videos to come with cooking, so enjoy.
Wait.
Don't move. It's perfect.
No, it's not perfect. Now that's perfect. Trust me. I'm film director, please.
Okay.
And take one.
See, my battery's gonna go dying on me. So good and buttery. I hope you guys like.
We're gonna have to do that again. Just because I accidentally zoomed out when I was trying to zoom in. This is sweet potato scene. Take 2.
The sweet potatoes are risk.
So sorry, the camera moved. Go back.
Did you stop the filming? Is it rolling?
It's still we're still rolling. Okay.